So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of planetary conjunctions. And this week we're going to be covering our conjunction of Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. And I know I forgot to make this conjunction chronologically, so I'm covering that now. So what happens when Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are conjunct in your horoscope? And as always, if you do not know if you have this conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my consultation and my books and my school information. So you have Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn conjunction. This is a very interesting conjunction, because most definitely one thing I see with this conjunction is that both men and women will have some pierce in their heart related to love. They will experience at least one piercing through the heart in love. And this person will also, depending upon the sign, usually also impacts the relationship with the father and paternal uncle. And this is a type of conjunction where usually a person finds great interest in things like economy, wanting to become an economist, finance, banking, law, logic. Most of the time your spouse, especially even for men, your spouse will be older in age with you, and there will be an age gap. And for women, definitely your spouse will be much older in age with you. But what also happens is, because Saturn is involved in this conjunction, spouse will be a type of person who's going to come out as very cold in front of other people besides you. Because you know your spouse, you're going to think like, oh, they're okay, they're fine. Why are people not liking my spouse? But other people will always take your spouse as somebody who's just too cold, like not wanting to interact with the other person, not wanting to enjoy the company of other people. They're just way too serious, so hardly people even try to approach them. This usually can make a great athlete, especially if the 3rd, 6th, or 10th house is involved. In the 12th house, this can make for a great yoga teacher or politician, but 3rd, 6th, and 10th house placement of this conjunction, I mean, if you have a normal, good, healthy body, in your youth you were highly competitive in sports. You could have even made it into sports professionally or semi-professionally. Usually people who get married early have the hardest time with the ego. The other person will always spear you in your heart with pain. When you get married late, especially in your early 30s, mid 30s, that's when you find that, oh, finally I found the love that understands me, that is mature, yet also at the same time very productive, yet also at the same time full of wisdom. Because remember, think of 4 planetary conjunction, especially when you have a planet like Venus conjunct these 3 other planets. It's like you're making a curry. You are, let's say, making a curry which takes about 2 hours to make, and within 30 minutes you already start eating, and you're like, what's going on? Why this curry sucks? Well, because the masalas, the ingredients, have not fermented enough within the water, within the meat, within the vegetables, for it to really give its true results. Same thing happens with this conjunction, and even any 4 planetary conjunction. Usually people experience things early on in a way where it just feels like a bitter fruit. It's not a ripe mango. It's that green mango, you know. And definitely, such people are naturally confused. They're confused about who they are, confused about what type of a partner they want in life. Yet, because of that confusion, they always put a very masculine face up, especially if this conjunction occurs in a masculine sign. This person is going to put a very strong front up. You cannot argue with this person. You cannot change their mind. They will always think they're the one in the leadership position. And in a feminine sign, it'll have a much better time understanding people, being more receptive. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below and put on where your planetary placements are, all my books, rewards, consultations. Check out the links here, including the links to my school as well. Vedic Astrology Academy. Bye-bye.